Hello once again, everyone. It is Bob Martin, the RCSubGuy with the Nautilus Drydocks, here with
Jason,
Shop Manager. And it's time for another weekly update. Happy to say we got a lot more accomplished this week than last week, at least in terms of number of projects, if not volume of work. So let's see what we have been up to. Today's my birthday.
happy birthday.
I got cookies from Jason, and he bought me lunch, so it was all worth it for 47 years of all this. All right, first and foremost, we are really working hard to get this 132nd Baleo going. We were out at the pool the last 2 days troubleshooting some leaks in the ballast system. The issue is that this is an old boat, and inside are these like dry hull compartments that we repurposed as ballast tanks. We didn't build them, and so we have no way of knowing how they're built and how they're adhered to the hull and all of that stuff. So there are some leaks, one from each of them, just tiny ones, but that means over the course of like a minute, it settles from fully surfaced to submerged, and that's not cool. So, but other than that, we think in terms of what we got left to do, we've just got to fix those leaks, adjust the vents, trim it out. Final trim. We did submerged trim and surface trim. It looks pretty darned good. And then after that's all done, they're going to do new paint, new weathering, and maiden voyage. So hopefully, probably not next week. I have a short week next week because my son is coming back from college, and Thursday and Friday we are going to do a little retreat, him and me. So short week. Jason's going to hold down the fort. So everything that you guys order, he's going to be looking after and keeping the shop running while I enjoy myself. So this is going to be a personal project, although maybe ultimately one day it'll get sold. So this is a 1/6 scale turtle. And I don't have the peripheral parts in there or whatever, but it'll be fully RC. It's a nice size, a really nice size. I'm excited about this. Just a simple ballast system to get it from like here to here for ballast. Obviously, there's not going to be a lot of velocity on this one because it's personal project and customer stuff always comes first. So who knows how long that'll be, but in theory, should be a pretty quick build. And those are based on the files from Randy Sanders, which are carried on the website if you guys are interested. This little Delphin is going to be probably third up in our queue. Contra rotating props on the back there. And that thing just screams. It's going to be crazy. This is queued up for later this summer. That's an Engel Type 7 in 32nd scale. There's a lot of work that was done. This originated out of the UK, and then a gentleman out of Australia bought it and shipped it to the US, where we are going to finish it up and send it back. It is going to be a very, very well-traveled boat. But we're going to start Arathus, I think, next week. Finalize the bow planes, and then we're going to work frantically to get that one done. So we're just finalizing like a whole bunch of projects, and we're going to be swapping over to new ones here right away. If anybody is a fan of the Virginia class of submarine, and you're familiar with Ottos products out of Czech Republic, I carry those, by the way. You can either buy just the digital files or you can buy the printed parts. Now, we just finished printing a fully printed kit of the Virginia in 1/72nd scale. And this is kind of what it looks like when you get everything all in the box. All the printed parts are there, a whole baggie full of like smaller ones, and then the big PVC pipe for the center section, which greatly reduces not only the cost and print time, but increases the strength of the boat. And the neat thing about these kits, if you guys are not familiar with them, They come with all of his beautiful photo etch that Otto supplies, as well as really detailed drawings and instructions on where all the photo etch goes. So pretty darn cool. It's for sale. It's a discounted price, $100 off right now, because I've been sitting on this chunk of pipe and photo etch for like forever. We just decided to knock out all the printed parts and throw it up there for some lucky submariner. Okay, back in the shop, taking a look at all of the cool things that we have going on there. Let's see the plane. So as you can see, there is paint on this bad boy. Not super excited about the quality of work that the quote-unquote professional paint shop did for us. But we're making do, and we added all of the striping and all these other detail thingies, the anti-skid and all of that stuff. We built a little scale step and VOR antenna and all sorts of cool little add-ons for this. We did the company logo on the back in the vinyl. So we're finishing up. Hopefully Monday, Tuesday will be done, and then it'll go for clear and it'll be done. Monday the 20th is the install day, so I'll be driving up with my son from Texas all the way up to Iowa to deliver this crazy thing, and it'll be out of the shop and we can move in here again. Woo. Yeah, it's been an odyssey for sure. May have been a small degree of miscalculation on my part, and the amount of work involved. Not a small progress on this one. This one's almost done. It's almost ready for paint here. Display model for lucky individual. And our Lotus kit. This is just in the rough, like, first layer of paint. This all needs to be sanded and painted and sanded and painted. But it is pretty cool. Like, just hold that, Jason, so people have an idea of how big it is. So it's 1/8 scale. And then this is going to be the master pattern for fiberglass molds and fiberglass kit for those of you who just want to buy that kind of stuff. But for those of you who have printers and you want to print out your own boat, those files are available on the website. And you can make your very own James Bond Lotus from The Spy Who Loved Me. We got the flying sub. So update with this. This boat has been frustrating, to say the least. Finally got all the issues worked out last time. You guys were great, and you let me know what your thoughts were about potentially like spark suppressing the pumps and everything, which we already did. Good thought though. Keep it all coming. And then what ended up happening during final testing, we had a catastrophic failure somewhere in the cylinder, and it flooded and fried the speed controllers. So now we've got 2 new speed controllers on order that should be here, I think, Monday or Tuesday or something like that. Then we'll get it back and tested in the water and working. Eventually this thing is going to be done. And everybody keeps saying, where's the conversion kit? Where's the conversion kit? The conversion kit will be here when it gets here. That is what I am going to tell you. Don't push me. I'm not in the mood for it. It's a lot of work. We want to do it properly. We want to make sure we do fully illustrated instructions and all of that stuff. That takes a lot of time. So if you are interested in it, cool your jets. Stop emailing me, for heaven's sake. When it's ready, it'll be ready. It'll be on the website. I'll put it out in an announcement. Don't worry. You will know when it is available for ordering. What else we got going on? The 212 kit.
212, yeah.
That is, we had it out at the pool. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was working perfectly. It was perfectly balanced. It did like 1 lap of the pool, and we gave it a little throttle and spun the prop right off of it. So that was not cool. We just did some major upgrades to the prop. We drilled and tapped it for set screw. It was permanently adhered to the shaft with Loctite, but the torque just spun it right off. So that's going to get fixed this weekend, and hopefully I'll have that tested in some video and everything so you can see how well that works. Once that's proven out fully, then you will see we're going to be doing another complete build start to finish and doing full instructions on that, and that will be our new quote-unquote starter kit, beginner kit for anybody looking to get into the hobby. I actually don't like calling it a beginner's kit because it's for anybody. I've been building subs for over 20 years and it's like incredibly fun. It's going to be one of those boats that you just like grab off the shelf, go to the pond, have a great time, check it out, put it back on the shelf. It's simple, reliable, and it is like insane for performance. So looking forward to getting that one done. What else?
Some cylinder stuff.
Cylinder stuff going on as usual, shipping products out. Lots of Nautilus kits. Nautilus kits are out of production indefinitely, by the way. If you've been waiting and like, oh, I'll get to it when I get to it and it'll be super awesome, I'm sorry.
Too late.
The molds are completely burned out, and as of right now, we don't have the time or money or master patterns to redo all the molds. Things are in the works. I'm not going to tease you with anything because then you'll be bothering me for like forever about what's going on. But we are hoping to re-release a Nautilus kit in the coming months. Maybe not that one exactly. Hey guys, just a quick update too before I finalize this video. Got some good news for those of you looking for low frequency receivers. Just came across an individual thanks to one of our Dive Tribe members who can hook me up with a bunch of low frequency 75 megahertz receivers. So I'm going to be getting a bunch of negative and positive shift receivers in, as well as some suited for accepting the Vex crystals. So watch for those to be coming probably within the next week to 2 weeks. Great news for the hobby. That's enough for 1 week. I feel pretty good about that. Like I said, next week's going to be a short week. Focus is going to be getting that out of here. Because as soon as I get back on like Saturday, we start the 15.5-hour trip from Texas up to Iowa to drop it off. And then it'll be another short week the week after that because I'll be up there installing it. For now, I think that's it. We can let you go. Enjoy your weekend from
Jason
and Bob with the Nautilus Drydocks. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next time.